can't remember in my 21 years coaching a guy that has made that significant of an impact on a football team. I've had some senior linemen step up and be great role guys. I mean, he's an actual playmaker for us. All the credit. I mean, he's the guy who decided to do this. We said, listen, you got to do this, you know, and he could have chose not to do it. It's a great story.
With the preparation, that's been kind of one of your themes over the last couple of weeks, and you've been practicing more towards 6 o'clock until you come in at 5:30. Is that indicative of anything, that the preparation and where you want it to be?
A lot of the kids from California, Texas, and Hawaii were really sloppy today. It was cold out, so wanted to get them in. No, we had this scheduled for 16 periods today on a Wednesday in November. We usually drop it by 10 to 15 minutes as we move forward.
Is tomorrow kind of is not an automatic kind of distraction day tomorrow? Do you have people in since it's senior day, or is that not until Saturday's festivities? You know, like kind of post practice, when there are a lot of parents hanging around. Is that
a lot of them would come to practice, but they can only be there for the first 5 periods, and then they have to leave. So no, I think we limit the distractions, you know, from that perspective.
You know, this time last year, we talked to Harrison Smith about it, senior day, and he said, I don't care, I'm coming back. And obviously that worked out great for you. With so many guys in that situation, do you put that off till after the bowl game, or like near the bowl game to even have those conversations?
Yeah, I think in a large degree, you know, we try to separate that in our own mind in terms of, all right, who's coming back and who's not. We just treat them all as seniors. Right. And because that's the way they go to school every day, you know. So I try to stay away from it. At least that was my thoughts last year. I'm sure I'll have some different thoughts after the season. But, you know, when you go out there for senior day, you're right. You don't know who's coming back and who's actually graduating.
Ryan, we've talked to you a lot about punt returns, and I was just looking at some of the stats and so forth, and numbers of punt returns have gone down, the averages have gone down. Was there a particular rule tied to that, or is it just the formations that teams are doing now?
Well, it's 2 things. It's one, when you were allowed to go cover prior to the punt. 2, when teams committed in college to spreading the field, it really took a hit. Punt return was much more difficult. I remember when you had to wait until the ball was kicked, you could set up walls to get behind the picket fence and all that stuff. You got no chance for that. You just need an electric guy there who makes the first couple of guys miss. So some of it has been rule change, and some of it has been a lot more focus and attention to the special teams.